VMC here, and welcome to the first episode of my story series. Well, I just messed up there. My art/story showcase series. The first, I'm just gonna go ahead right into it because I've already tried to attempt it twice. First time took like 20 minutes. I just checked the last one, and I did 54 minutes. So I'm gonna just go ahead right into it because I'm slow. The first story is called Rise of the Crystal Mage. I still need to finish in this part and make some black fade into here. So yeah, chapter 1, an old legend. That's what it's called. And I got this somewhere here. I'm running through this as quick as I can, so I'm not terrible. Okay. You'll be surprised at who the main villain is. This story first takes place on a planet named Crystallopia in a 4-planet galaxy named Cristana, on the other side of a black hole. The other 3 planets' names are Melania, Harmonia, and Electronin. In this story, a 3-year-old Crystallopian boy named Rickman Crystal, his name spelling is going to be down there, where am I? Okay, Rick is about, I'll call him Rick for short. He's about to get an unexpected surprise when a famous villain named Herobrine from the popular video game Minecraft comes into the real world from a portal that was foolishly left open by 2 scientists that moved from Electronin to Crystallopia, for better supplies, for ingredients for a superpowered potion that they've spent years working on. Herobrine is about to give Rick the ride of his life. So, that's the first paragraph of what I have written down. Good gosh, I got a bunch of pictures here. Sorry I'm gonna make you wait. Crystallopians look like vampires, well, with extra long fangs. They have pointy ears. I can just, goodness. I'll have a habit of doing that. Itchy. This picture is unfinished, as you can see. I haven't colored it in yet, and I'm not finished inking it. That's Rick's mom. Can't remember what I've named her. I think Tara, was it? Or something like that. That's Rick when he's a boy, and like I said, Crystallopians look like vampires, but I can assure you they're not. They're actually really nice. A Crystallopian's fangs has some kind of fluid or poison in it that turns bad to good. Well, evil to nice. But it doesn't, in Crystallopians bite not on the neck, because obviously that's not going to work. They bite directly on the head. Yeah. And, you're like, bite marks on the head? That would look pretty ugly. And sorry for that. Excuse me for that burp. So yeah, I don't know if you can read that, but it says Book of Legends. The legend that his mom is reading him is about these. I'll put their names up. Their names are up. Well, their name spelling is up there, and I'm gonna pronounce them. Stella is a harmonian. Stella is a crystallopian, as you can see. Avery is a Melanian. Jessica is electronite. And this is Cody. He is a harmonian. Now, harmonians are kind of like elf fairies, and I've even put Little Mermaid. Some mermaids in there. Yeah. I don't know if you could read that right there, but it says Kristana's first mages. They have good powers. I'll just tell you what I'll tell you what this legend is about. And for the record, keep in mind that at the time, well, crystallopians, Melanians, electronites, and harmonians get along really, really well. They're practically best friends with each other. But a long time ago, they all hated each other. Crystallopians, harmonians, electronites, and even Melanians were fighting against each other. Nothing but chaos. All hope for peace seemed lost. Until one day, 4 loyal young friends, Stella the Crystallopian, Avery the Melanian, Jessica the Electronite, and Cody the Harmonian, that's a mouthful, see past their differences and find that they must work together to end the chaos. Almost every day they'd meet in secret caves hidden in the nearest mountains, surrounded by woods. The caves were so secret and secure that only they and anyone who with their gift could enter. Now when I say gift, I'll get to that in a minute. Let's see. Anyone with their gift could enter or even find it. Anyone whom would have somehow found it go in but never come out because they die. Because they put well, they all set up traps everywhere. A hall full of traps. No way in, no way out, no way over. Yeah. There was a magic gem in each cave that granted them eternally great power. They had the gang had chosen 4 creatures to guard their gems. Each creature represented one of the 4 planets of Kristana. I haven't come up with the names for all of the creatures, but I have come up with the name for Electronen's creature. It's called the Electrius. Makes sense. It's a bird. Pretty bird. That's what the Electrius looks like. I'll let you look at it a little longer. Such a pretty bird. Such a pretty bird. I kind of forgot to mention this. Crystallopians are extremely athletic, highly educated, and they are, what else? Their skin can deflect bullets, so like, they have bulletproof skin, and the only way you could kill a normal crystallopian is with a pickaxe, a diamond pickaxe, and I think diamond pickaxes are actually in real life. I've seen a diamond sword. There should be a diamond pickaxe. Pickaxe to break obsidian. You know, like in Minecraft. If that is in real life. Oh goodness. 11 minutes. Okay. So yeah, like I said, when I was introducing you to it, Herobrine is the main character, but he's the main villain. And I'll sort all these out later. That, and this and that. That's a lot. So this is, okay, Herobrine is just chilling. He's disturbed by that little thing, which is where the portal is going to pop up. That's when the portal is open. The scientists aren't around. Yeah, keep in mind the scientists aren't around, because they went on lunch break and forgot to close the portal, or forgot to cancel the process of it being opened. Of course, Herobrine gets out, as you can see right there. And, that's the potion that he sees. It's across the room. Of course it says, do not touch. Quickly, because I think Mama's back. There's him drinking it. The hand is bad. But yeah, you can see in the thought bubble. Yeah. And at first he doesn't feel anything, and then and it turned into, ladies, brace yourselves. Yeah, this is what he looks like. And Rick's parents sent him in a pod to keep him safe, but, wait a minute. Before we go any further, Herobrine tests his new powers by destroying the city. Of course, destroying the city. Of course. How original. And he creates a shockwave with a radius so wide that all of the city's power fuses go insane and send sparks flying everywhere, setting everything everywhere on fire, including Rick's hometown 15 miles away. I don't know what you guys would call it in Europe. It's something point something kilometers, I'm guessing. That's what you guys would call it in Europe. but I'm in the U.S. As you can probably already tell by my accent. And when a young crystallopians under the age of 11 look exactly like humans. That's why Rick looks exactly like a human boy, and not his. And his mother didn't look like a human. So that's why. What am I looking for this time? Ooh. Good gosh. So, yeah, like I said, what am I, let's see, I just want to get that, oh yeah, Rick's parents send him in a pod, well, put him in a safety pod to keep him safe, and it did keep him safe. He is safe and sound, but he did get a few bumps and bruises a little later on, and I'm about to tell you, and I'm about to explain why. When his parents launched the pod, it's on its way out of the atmosphere until it's safe to come back down. Don't worry, he has enough food to last him in case it lasts a few months. He's got a food dispenser in there. But on the pod's way off, it almost got to the first part of the atmosphere around our planet, but it accidentally bumped into Herobrine. Of course, Herobrine got mad and was like, "Out of my way!" He punches it so hard, it goes flying straight out of the atmosphere, and the boosters kind of went haywire as well. The rockets on what makes it go, launch, I guess. The pod goes flying, of course, like I said, past the atmosphere, straight through the black hole, and crash lands on Earth. There's some here. Good gosh, a mess. As you see, Rick's hairstyle has changed. This is an unfinished picture. I'm not finished with the arm, I'm not finished with the legs, not even finished with the hair, not finished with the pod, not finished with anything, except his body and one of his arms and his face. Keep in mind, like I said, Rick is 3 years old at this time. He almost he almost smashes someone's patio. Well, actually, no, there's not a patio. He almost crashes into someone's porch. But it gave him a somewhat destructive landing. Destroyed their yard a bit, but it's okay. They're good now. If all this happened in real life, this will be happening in 2014. Yeah, I did the math. I did the math. you're like, what math? How could you know? Is because I had Herobrine and Rick was born the same time Herobrine was made. Wyatt, if you're watching this, you told me this. That was some mistaken picture because of the lighting. And I guess that just became a thing. So anyways, when a Crystallopian turns 11, I'm gonna speed this up. When a Crystallopian turns 11, they grow their ears. Their ears grow long and pointy, as you saw. Rick's mom, I don't know if you saw that, but Rick's mom has pointy ears. All Crystallopians have pointy ears when they're, well, above the 11 and, at the age of 11 and over. 11 and up. Kevin Levin. From Ben 10. And, so yeah, of course, Rick lost the black hole made Rick lose his memory, along with the crash landing that made him lose even more memory. So, he forgot where he's from, what his parents look like, what he is, he kind of forgot his name as well. But don't worry, he had a little thing on him, that, said his name. But, half of it was scratched out, and that's why, in the MON, half of his name was scratched out. It got scratched out, so, they thought, okay, so his name is Rick. Odd spelling for that name. When Rick gets his ears, he's freaking out, of course, because he doesn't know what's happening. To hide his ears, because he can't show his parents or else they're going to call the police or something, or animal control, even, I guess. Rick starts wearing a black hoodie with the hood on all the time, even when he's sleeping. When he turned 12, that's when his eyes changed into the Crystallopian's eye, an adult Crystallopian's. So you can I think you can kind of see what's going on here. It's like, from 11 to 13, going through 11, and when they're 13, they've hit, I guess, full maturity, I guess. It's when they're allowed to go out of the house on their own. Well, not alone. They can just, they don't have to be with their parents all the time. They can walk to school by themselves. They can even get a candy bar from the store. So, yeah. And, so this is, roughly what Rick's stepdad looks like. That's Rick, wearing his hoodie. Yeah. No, you can't. He can't tell you this. Goodness, we're on 24 minutes. Of course, when Rick turns 13 is when he gets his fangs. And here's a picture of that right there. That's the shadowing. He's not wearing eyeshadow, I promise. And when he gets his fangs, he has no other choice but to run away. And I'll explain that. In a. So if when Rick gets his eyes, it's really hard to. It'd be impossible to hide his fangs without anyone start asking, or actually just pulls the bandana down. Ears, easy to hide. He just wears a hoodie all the time. People do that. Gets his eyes, he can still hide that. Some people wear sunglasses all the time. But hiding his fangs, there aren't many people that. I don't think there's a person that wears a bandana over their mouth all the time. Plus, his fangs would actually kind of show. This is when he's running away. I need to draw the handle of. I need to draw a suitcase right there and a handle to the suitcase right there. He has his own laptop. He has his own phone. He leaves a message for his parents in case they try looking for him. He assures them that he's fine. He's okay. Well, to be honest, he doesn't really know sure if he's fine, but he knows he's socially safe. He feels himself, but he's scared that he's gonna do something terrible, like he's gonna become possessed or something. So he runs away. He hides. Where he goes is since he lives near New York City, so that's where he goes. He also that's where I'm going on 27 minutes, 28 minutes, 30 minutes. Come on. This is my longest video yet. So yeah, I'm starting to freak out here. There's the, well, I'm guessing at this time, I'm just assuming this, there was a really big, he remembers seeing a really big tree. He had, in a secret underground base that was abandoned by some criminal scientist that put his base under the largest tree trunk in New York Central Park. So Rick hides there, and of course he claims it his own, makes it his own prop. He doesn't. It's all the property he has. I think there's a bird's nest in the tree as well, but that's not really important. What am I doing? Rick, what's that picture I just showed? Right there. Okay. So, the military actually eventually catch Rick, because, oh, and I forgot to tell you, he actually, about a year later, he got the courage to actually go outside when it's dark out, starting at midnight, and he didn't get any more, no more facial changes from there. That's it. Hopping across the rooftops, trying to get seeing what the restaurants left out, because he's run out of food and water. He's parched. He's hungry. He goes out and gets something that some good food that the restaurant just dumped out. So I just okay, I was saying. And the military actually eventually catch him when he's 17 and a half. At that time, like I said, crystal beans have bulletproof skin. That's it. You see, that's when the military caught him. I made the legs too short. Dang, I have to find it. Wait, it's right here. So, I can't cut him open. So, after a while, he wakes up and breaks free. That's and I can give you a good look at him. That's what he looks like now. You see right there. Dang, I already passed 30 minutes. I don't want to wrap it up. I might have to. So yeah, they finally give him a chance. But after he breaks out, eventually he convinces them to give him a chance to speak for himself. And of course they're like, talk to the judge. So he does. And he's like, okay, I'll talk to the judge. So, after they actually let him talk, he becomes a good kind of famous. Like, first he was a famous criminal. I do that because they thought he was a criminal. But once they told him that that the bad guys that he's been biting, they stopped their crimes and actually gone on a normal life and business, wife or husband, and maybe even some kids. Of course they apologize if they were scaring him or something, and he actually gets he actually becomes a famous celebrity after that. This is kind of not the best. So yeah, he actually buys himself a tuxedo offline. Well, online, he buys himself a tuxedo. He's reunited with his friends and step family. And I guess that's a wrap up for now. I'll leave this is part 1. In the next part, Rick is finally on his home planet. That's in part 2, so you're gonna have to wait a little longer for that. It will be later today, I promise. Hopefully. I guess I can't promise that if it's maybe. So, leave a like. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Oh wait, no, I just messed up that. Smash that hit that like button like a truck. I need to work on my outro. Let me try it again. Smash the like button like a truck. And comment down below what you think about. Comment down below what do you think of the story so far. And I guess also subscribe if you're new to my channel, which most of you viewing this are. Well, if you really enjoy this video, then subscribe and leave a like, cause that means a lot to me. Knowing that you enjoy my videos. Thinking about it, I can't stop smiling. So, I guess that's it. So, binga boonga banga bunga bye!